Welcome back. Today we dive into the most exciting and profitable corners of the coin collecting world. In this video, we're exploring the most valuable top 10 United Kingdom 1 penny coins, those iconic copper-plated coins that have become the silent stars of the auction market. These aren't just pennies, they're pieces of history, rare treasures, and for the savvy collector, potential gold mines. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned numismatist, you'll be amazed by the incredible value these seemingly small coins can fetch in today's market, especially when they appear in certain rare conditions. So stick around, because this journey into the world of valuable UK 1 penny coins will show you how a humble piece of change can turn into a prized collectible worth thousands of dollars. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 1 penny from the year 1930. Even in a circulated and damaged condition, this copper-plated masterpiece holds incredible value and demand in the modern collector's market. It's a coin with a story, a history, and a price tag that continues to rise in auctions across the globe. So if you've ever come across one in your collection or simply want to learn about a coin that combines rarity, historical weight, and significant monetary value, this video is for you. The 1930 UK 1 penny hails from an era of global change and historical significance. Minted during the reign of King George V, this penny is a symbol of British imperial strength and economic influence during the early 20th century. What makes this coin especially intriguing is that 1930 was not officially recorded as a year of major production for the penny series, leading many to believe that only a very limited number were actually minted, perhaps even struck as patterns or unofficial issues. That has added an aura of mystery and desirability around this specific year. Whether produced for ceremonial purposes or distributed in small, unrecorded batches, the 1930 penny remains one of the most elusive and storied coins in British numismatics. The United Kingdom 1 penny from 1930 features a classic and highly recognizable design. The obverse bears the portrait of King George V, sculpted with remarkable detail, even in circulated condition. His regal profile is surrounded by the legend George's Vitae Gra, Ibrit Omen Rex Fid Def Ind, Imp, a Latin tribute to his royal titles. The reverse showcases the seated figure of Britannia holding a trident and shield, symbolizing British naval power and sovereignty. Even when the coin has seen heavy circulation or bears visible signs of wear and damage, these iconic details remain a powerful reminder of its place in history. The original bronze composition is often found with a copper-plated surface in the collector's market, enhancing its eye appeal and uniqueness, especially in restored or preserved forms. Rarity is the heartbeat of numismatic value, and the 1930 UK penny delivers it in abundance. Only a handful of confirmed examples exist today, and even fewer are seen in the public eye. While pristine, uncirculated versions of this coin are virtually museum-level rarities, it is the circulated and even damaged examples that are creating buzz in today's auction houses. Collectors understand that with extreme rarity comes acceptance of condition. In fact, damaged or well-worn specimens are still regarded as treasures due to the sheer difficulty of finding any 1930 dated penny at all. The demand is so high that even heavily circulated versions are snapped up quickly, with collectors eager to secure any example they can find. This intense global interest has created a vibrant and competitive marketplace for this coin in all grades. The market value of the 1930 United Kingdom 1 penny has reached impressive heights, reflecting both its rarity and historic significance. In today's action-packed collector's market, even examples in circulated and damaged condition can command prices ranging from $7,500,000, depending on the extent of the wear and overall preservation. Recent auction results have shown intense bidding wars, with collectors from the UK, US, Australia, and beyond pushing prices ever higher. The copper-plated varieties, particularly those with decent detail still visible, often see even greater demand. What's remarkable is how consistently this coin appreciates in value. If you're a collector hoping to add a 1930 UK penny to your collection, now is the time to act. These coins are becoming scarcer by the year, and public sales are rare events. Look for trusted dealers, reputable auction platforms, and private collector groups where these coins might occasionally appear. Don't be discouraged by a coin's worn or damaged condition. Authenticity and date are everything here. Always verify with a professional grading service if you're in doubt, and consider copper-plated restorations if they enhance the coin's appeal without affecting its integrity. Building relationships within the collector community can also lead you to opportunities before they go public. In this niche market, knowledge and timing are everything. The 1930 United Kingdom 1 penny is more than just a coin. It's a rare gem from a bygone era that continues to captivate and inspire collectors worldwide. Even in a circulated and damaged state, its value is undeniable and its demand unrelenting. This coin embodies history, mystery, and monetary reward all in one. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or a passionate beginner, this is a coin worth chasing and one that could transform your collection overnight. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 penny from 1929, a remarkable coin that continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. This coin, even in circulated fine condition and copper-plated, holds significant historical value and a surprisingly high standing in today's auction markets. If you're a coin enthusiast, a collector, or simply curious about rare coins with big value, this is a coin you absolutely need to know about. The 1929 1 penny coin comes from a pivotal period in British history. It was minted during the reign of King George V, a time marked by industrial progress, post-war rebuilding, and a growing interest in collecting coins as national heirlooms. The coin carries the image of King George V on the obverse, designed by Bertram Mackennal, while the reverse features the iconic seated Britannia, a classic symbol of British strength and pride. Struck at the Royal Mint, this coin served not just as currency, but also as a reflection of the empire's identity and legacy during the early 20th century. One of the standout features of the 1929 1 penny is its classic British design, which beautifully merges symbolism and craftsmanship. The obverse displays the dignified portrait of King George V, while the reverse showcases Britannia holding a trident and shield, a representation of Britain's naval supremacy. Composed of bronze with a touch of copper plating that gives it a distinct sheen, even circulated coins from this year exhibit a beautiful patina that adds character and authenticity. Its weight, diameter, and detail are instantly recognizable, making it an essential addition to any prestigious collection. Despite being a circulated piece, coins in fine condition retain sharp outlines and readable legends, further enhancing their appeal. While millions of these coins were originally minted, very few have survived in good collectible condition. Over the decades, natural wear, melting for metal, and loss through circulation have made well-preserved specimens increasingly rare. The 1929 1 penny in fine circulated condition is now seen as a valuable find due to its age, quality, and diminishing supply. Collectors around the world actively seek this coin for its historical importance and aesthetic charm. Its scarcity in decent condition makes it a must-have, and many coin enthusiasts consider it a stepping stone into the elite class of British coin collecting. Demand is only rising, and coins with good eye appeal are often the center of heated bidding wars at auctions. As of today, the 1929 United Kingdom 1 penny in circulated fine condition is attracting strong attention in global auction markets. Depending on the quality of the strike, preservation, and demand at the time of sale, these coins are fetching impressive prices. On average, collectors can expect to pay anywhere from $6,500,000 for a fine condition example, with especially sharp coins commanding even higher prices. In some cases, coins with exceptional eye appeal have gone for upwards of $76,000, particularly when accompanied by provenance or authenticated grading. This is a considerable value for a circulated copper coin, and its consistent performance in the market reflects growing interest and increasing worth. For collectors aiming to acquire or sell a 1929 1 penny, there are several important tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins with clear and complete details, legible lettering, defined Britannia figure, and a strong portrait of George V. Coins with minimal damage and uniform toning tend to attract more competitive offers. It's also wise to have your coin professionally graded or authenticated to ensure maximum value in the marketplace. And if you're purchasing, buy from reputable dealers or auction houses to guarantee authenticity. Storing the coin in a protective holder and keeping it away from humidity will help maintain its condition and future value. With the right care and strategy, this coin can be both a stunning addition to your collection and a smart investment. The 1929 United Kingdom 1 penny is more than just a relic from the past. It's a living piece of British heritage that continues to shine in the eyes of collectors and investors worldwide. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare British coins, and our spotlight is on the magnificent 1921 United Kingdom 1 penny coin. Now, before you scroll away thinking, it's just an old penny, stay tuned. This isn't just a piece of copper. It's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and believe it or not, a coin that's making waves in the numismatic market today. If you have one, you might be holding on to a small fortune. Let's begin with the rich history and background of this coin. The 1921 1 penny was struck during a time of post-war recovery in the United Kingdom, a period when the British Empire was undergoing great transformation. These coins were minted under the reign of King George V, whose portrait proudly graces the obverse. His era marked one of the last great ages of copper coinage before changes in minting metals began to reshape the way coins were produced. The penny was not just currency. It was a tool of empire, circulating through colonies and carrying the British monarch's image to the farthest reaches of the globe. What makes the 1921 penny stand out is not just its age, but its unique physical and aesthetic features. This beautiful coin was struck in bronze, and many examples today have developed a deep, rich copper patina over time, adding character and visual appeal. The obverse displays the dignified profile of King George V with the inscription Georgievs Vide Gra, Ibrit Omen Rex Fid Def Indimp. The reverse features the iconic seated Britannia, trident in hand, symbolizing British strength and sea power. Even in circulated condition, this design holds timeless appeal for collectors who appreciate craftsmanship and historical symbolism. Rarity is one of the key factors driving collector demand for the 1921 one penny. Although millions were originally minted, the survival rate of coins in excellent circulated condition is surprisingly low. Over a century of handling, environmental exposure, and loss has significantly thinned their numbers. Today, collectors are actively seeking well-preserved circulated examples, and those with sharp details and even where command serious attention. It's this combination of scarcity and historical value that places the 1921 one penny in high demand, especially among British coin specialists and international numismatists alike. Now let's talk money. How much is a 1921 UK one penny worth today? Well, here's the exciting part. Even in circulated condition, these coins can fetch impressive prices in today's auction and private sale markets. Depending on condition, patina, and overall eye appeal, a single circulated 1921 penny can sell for anywhere from $176,000 in the US market. And when these coins appear in online auctions or at numismatic shows, bidding wars aren't uncommon. Collectors understand the historical significance and rising value of these coins, and demand is only growing as more people enter the hobby and search for iconic British coins to add to their portfolios. For those of you already collecting or looking to get started, here are some tips for maximizing your success with coins like the 1921 one penny. First, always look for coins with full date visibility and minimal corrosion or damage. Even circulated coins with clear detail can command strong premiums. Next, consider professional grading or appraisal if you believe your coin is in superior circulated condition. Authentication can dramatically boost value and buyer confidence. And finally, keep an eye on reputable coin shows, auctions, and collector forums. The market for British vintage coins is heating up, and staying informed puts you ahead of the game. The 1921 United Kingdom one penny is far more than just a forgotten piece of pocket change. It's a powerful link to the past, a symbol of British heritage, and a prized asset in today's booming collector market. With its classic design, historical roots, and growing value, this coin represents one of the most exciting opportunities for collectors in 2025. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, you might just come across one of these rare beauties, and it could be the highlight of your collection. Next up, the United Kingdom one penny from the year 1920. This coin, especially in circulated but very good condition, is gaining serious attention in today's auction markets. It's copper-plated, beautifully aged, and now considered a hot commodity among numismatists and investors alike. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, the 1920 UK one penny holds a special place in British coinage history. Struck during the reign of King George V, this coin emerged in a period of transition for the British Empire, a time when the world was still recovering from the aftereffects of World War I. Coins from this era carry more than monetary value. They're pieces of history, minted with craftsmanship and care, representing the resilience and strength of the United Kingdom in the early 20th century. What makes the 1920 edition especially intriguing is that it marked a shift in metal composition. It was one of the first years where bronze content began to be adjusted post-war, setting the stage for future coinage evolution. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1921 penny truly unique. First, the design is iconic. The obverse features the left-facing bust of King George V, known for his regal, composed expression and detailed portraiture. The reverse proudly displays the figure of Britannia, seated and holding a trident and shield, a symbol of British naval power and national pride. The striking detail, especially for coins that have remained in circulation, is remarkable. Even in very good condition, these coins often retain strong imagery and legible inscriptions, which significantly adds to their desirability. The deep, rich copper plating on this coin adds another layer of appeal, giving it a distinguished, almost antique look that collectors crave. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1921 penny is soaring. While it's true that millions were minted, very few have survived the decades in a condition that qualifies as very good or better. Those that have are now considered scarce finds. The wear and tear of circulation usually diminishes a coin's appeal, but in the case of the 1920 penny, even circulated pieces in solid condition are commanding high interest. This is due to a combination of age, the transition period it represents, and the undeniable charm of its design and build quality. The global demand is rising fast, especially among collectors in the United States, Australia, and Canada, where British colonial history still sparks numismatic interest. Let's look at the current market value. In today's auction and collector market, a 1920 United Kingdom 1 penny in circulated very good condition is seeing impressive price spikes. Depending on the eye appeal and the level of preservation, these coins can fetch anywhere between $70,000 to $700,000, and sometimes even more when listed in premium marketplaces or during competitive bidding. The value can climb significantly for coins with exceptional patina or strong strike details. As demand for early 20th century British coins continues to surge, this penny is now being seen not just as a collectible, but as a smart, appreciating asset. For collectors, owning a 1921 penny isn't just about completing a set. It's about owning a piece of legacy. If you're looking to add one to your collection, make sure you buy from reputable dealers or established auction platforms. Always look for coins with clear details, especially around the king's portrait and the Britannia figure. Even minor variations in strike or preservation can add to the coin's uniqueness. Store it properly in a coin capsule or archival safe sleeve to maintain its condition. If you already have one, consider getting it professionally graded to unlock its full market potential. Coins like this are increasing in value, and having an authenticated piece adds both credibility and profit potential. The 1920 United Kingdom 1 penny is a magnificent coin that embodies history, beauty, and growing value. With its distinct design, rich heritage, and rising demand in the collector's world, it has firmly established itself as a must-have for any serious numismatist. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 penny from 1917. Now, don't be fooled by its age or even its condition. Whether shiny or worn, this copper-plated gem is making waves in the numismatic community. Even in circulated bad condition, this coin has proven to be incredibly desirable, commanding significant attention and value in today's collector market. If you own one or are looking to invest in rare vintage coins, you won't want to miss the fascinating story behind this historic treasure. The 1917 United Kingdom 1 penny holds a remarkable place in British coinage history. Minted during the height of World War I under the reign of King George V, this coin circulated through a time of immense global turmoil and transformation. It's not just a piece of currency. It's a living artifact from an era that shaped the modern world. Struck at the Royal Mint, this penny became a staple in the hands of British citizens, used in everyday trade at a time when the empire was at its global peak. The presence of King George V profile on the obverse side gives it an iconic and regal character, cementing its status as a collectible steeped in deep historical relevance. What makes the 1917 1 penny stand out are its classic design elements, unmatched craftsmanship, and enduring appeal. The obverse features the dignified portrait of King George V, a symbol of strength and continuity during a world at war. On the reverse, the famous seated Britannia proudly holds her trident and shield, representing Britain's naval supremacy and imperial power. Even in circulated or copper-plated condition, the fine details, the rim design, the alignment, and the weight speak volumes about the quality standards of early 20th century British minting. Over time, many coins may have experienced wear, yet each scar and smooth edge adds character and tells a unique story of circulation and survival. Now let's talk about what really fuels collector passion: rarity and condition. Although millions of these coins were originally minted, the number of surviving 1917 pennies, especially those still identifiable and complete in form, has significantly declined over the decades. Many were melted, damaged, or lost to time. Even in circulated and worn condition, these coins are in high demand due to their historical importance and limited availability. In fact, collectors often seek out even the heavily worn or copper-plated pieces because they add diversity and authenticity to their collection. When it comes to older British coins, it's not always about pristine mint state. Sometimes, the history held within a weathered coin elevates its desirability and mystique even more. The market value of the 1917 UK 1 penny has seen a notable rise in recent years. While condition does play a role, even heavily circulated or copper-plated versions are fetching impressive prices. On popular online auction platforms, these coins are being listed and sold for as much as $6,700,000 depending on overall eye appeal, historical wear, and collector interest. Special varieties, or those with unique patina or toning, can even go higher. There's a strong global market for British vintage coinage, and American collectors in particular have taken a strong liking to these early 20th century relics, pushing demand and price even further. For something that may have once sat forgotten in a drawer, it's now considered a valuable collectible with real monetary and historical worth. For those eager to collect or trade the 1917 one penny, here are a few expert tips to make the most of your investment. First, always verify authenticity. Even worn coins should show key details like the outline of Britannia or King George V's silhouette. Copper-plated versions, while not original to mint specifications, still hold strong appeal if they maintain structural integrity. Keep the coin stored in a protective holder to preserve its condition and prevent further oxidation. Also, keep an eye on online marketplaces, estate sales, and antique fairs. You'd be surprised how often these coins show up undervalued. And most importantly, stay informed and connected with other collectors, because networking in the coin community can lead to great finds and fruitful trades. The United Kingdom one penny from 1917, even in a circulated and copper-plated condition, is a powerhouse in the vintage coin market. It carries the spirit of a bygone era, showcases classic British design, and remains a sought-after item among collectors across the globe. Its value is more than just in dollars. It's in the history, the legacy, and the joy it brings to those passionate about preserving the past. So, whether you already own one or are looking to start your rare coin journey, this is one collectible you'll want to hold on to. Because as demand rises and stories unfold, the 1917 one penny is proving that even humble coins can carry extraordinary value. Next up, the United Kingdom one penny from the year 1916. This remarkable coin, crafted in copper and featuring a copper-plated composition, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and investors alike. Despite its circulated fine condition, this coin's historical significance, unique characteristics, and rarity have made it a prized possession in today's auction market. Join me as we explore everything that makes this coin a treasure worth discovering, and why it commands such impressive value in dollars on the collector's stage. To truly appreciate the 1916 one penny, we need to step back into its historical backdrop. Issued during the reign of King George V, this penny was minted in a tumultuous era shaped by the events of World War I. The year 1916 stands out as a moment when Britain was enduring immense challenges, and everyday items like coins were crafted with care, reflecting both the nation's resilience and craftsmanship. Unlike many modern coins, the 1916 penny was struck in pure copper, which not only gave it a beautiful reddish hue, but also allowed for remarkable detail and durability. This coin represents more than just currency. It is a tangible piece of history, a silent witness to an era that shaped the modern world. One of the most captivating aspects of the 1916 penny lies in its unique design and features. The coin prominently displays the portrait of King George V on its obverse, an image that exudes dignity and regality, making it instantly recognizable and admired. The reverse side features the iconic Britannia seated with her trident and shield, symbolizing Britain's strength and maritime heritage. This design is not only aesthetically striking, but also rich in symbolism. Moreover, the copper-plated surface adds an extra layer of visual appeal, giving the coin a warm, glowing patina that collectors find irresistible. Such distinct characteristics elevate the coin's desirability far beyond its face value. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1916 penny in circulated fine condition occupies a prestigious niche among numismatists. Although many pennies were minted that year, finding one that has survived the passage of more than a century with its details still clear and its surface relatively intact is a true rarity. Coins of this vintage naturally encounter wear, but those in fine condition maintain much of their original charm and appeal. This balance between age, condition, and historical importance makes the 1916 penny a hot commodity, driving intense demand in collector circles worldwide. Its scarcity in such preserved condition ensures that it remains a jewel sought after at auctions and private sales alike. The current market value of the 1916 UK one penny is nothing short of impressive. In today's dynamic auction market, these coins have garnered significant interest, with values often reaching into $7,800,000 depending on their exact condition and provenance. The copper plating and the coin's storied history contribute to its high valuation, making it a smart and exciting investment for collectors and enthusiasts. This upward trend in dollar value highlights the enduring popularity and recognition of the coin's worth, affirming its status as a prized collectible with solid appreciation potential. For those passionate about starting or expanding a coin collection, the 1916 UK penny offers an exceptional opportunity. Collectors should focus on acquiring coins that have retained their detail and show minimal damage, as condition greatly influences value. It's also wise to seek reputable sellers and auctions to ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Patience and knowledge are key. Understanding the nuances of copper plating and spotting signs of genuine historical wear will guide collectors to make confident purchases. Investing in this coin not only enriches a collection but also connects collectors with a significant chapter of British history, making it a rewarding experience on multiple levels. The United Kingdom 1 penny from 1916 is more than just a coin. It is a highly prized artifact that combines historical depth, aesthetic beauty, and remarkable rarity. Its copper-plated surface, detailed design, and fine condition status have propelled it to the forefront of collector demand. With its impressive market value in dollars and its esteemed place in numismatic circles, this coin represents an extraordinary blend of history and investment potential. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of coins, the 1916 penny is an undeniable gem worth your attention. Next up, the moment you set eyes on a 1912 United Kingdom 1 penny in circulated condition, you're instantly transported back over a century to an era when Britain's mighty empire spanned the globe. We'll journey through the fascinating story behind this humble yet remarkable coin, explore what makes it so unique, and uncover why collectors today are clamoring to add one to their collections. From its birth in the Royal Mint to its place on today's auction block, the 1912 penny stands as a testament to enduring craftsmanship, historical significance, and undeniable collector appeal. Every great collectible begins with its story, and the 1912 penny is no exception. Struck during the reign of King George V, whose portrait graced the obverse of the coin, this penny emerged at a time when Britain was both a global economic powerhouse and on the cusp of profound change. Although the First World War was still 2 years away, tensions in Europe were already simmering. In that climate, the Royal Mint produced millions of pennies in bronze, each bearing the seated figure of Britannia on the reverse, symbolizing Britain's naval supremacy and cultural pride. The choice of bronze gave the coin its warm, coppery tones, and over decades of spending, many of these pennies circulated through working-class pockets, marketplace tills, and post office tills, bearing the gentle wear and patina of everyday life. Yet despite its humble origins, certain examples from 1912 have survived in surprisingly vibrant condition, seeming to whisper stories of Edwardian London, bustling docks, and humble shops that once accepted them in exchange for goods. It's within the details that this penny truly comes alive. Cast in a high-quality bronze alloy, the design boasts a crisp portrait of George V, whose stately profile crowned, mustachioed, and resolute reflects a monarch keenly aware of his responsibilities. Flip the coin, and you'll find Britannia seated serenely, holding her trident and shield, with a lighthouse and ship's prow in the background. Yet not all 1912 pennies look alike. Small variations in strike, minute differences in lettering, and slight die shifts can mark a particular piece as especially desirable. On some coins, the word penny appears with exceptionally sharp serifs, while on others, the details of Britannia's helmet plume or the waves at her feet are astonishingly well preserved. These subtle nuances, coupled with a rich cinnamon patina that only decades of circulation can impart, create an aura of authenticity that modern reproductions simply cannot replicate. In essence, each 1912 penny is a miniature work of art, carrying the tactile evidence of countless hands that once used it. Collectors today prize the 1912 penny not only for its aesthetic appeal, but also for its status as a genuinely scarce survivor. Although records show over 3 million of these coins were minted, the vast majority were spent, stacked, melted down, or lost to time long ago. Finding a specimen that shows strong detail, minimal surface damage, and that uniform, warm luster is increasingly rare. In fact, numismatic experts often point out that for a circulation-struck 1912 penny to retain its benchmarks of quality, such as fully legible lettering on the rim and clear definition in the high points of the design, is nothing short of remarkable. True enthusiasts will tell you they've witnessed coins with fading rims, flattened lettering, or even corroded surfaces become virtually worthless compared to a coin that retains its original texture and strike. It's this scarcity of well-preserved examples that drives an intense competitive spirit among collectors. Far from being an ordinary one-pence piece, a choice 1912 penny in circulated condition can command attention at auction, prompting spirited bidding that sends its market value soaring. The current marketplace for a 1912 penny in genuinely high-grade circulated form is nothing short of astonishing. In recent months, departmental auctions and leading numismatic houses have seen coins in solid fine to very fine condition fetch upward of $2,600,000, with those in exceptionally pleasing extra fine or better grade breaking the $300,000 barrier. Even coins with modest but attractive details can see bids climb past $125,000, depending on their overall eye appeal and originality of tone. Every auction house cataloger seems to agree that soft, glossy surfaces and extensive detail in the portrait and reverse elements are the hallmarks of a true gem, and those coins consistently outperform their peers. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of pre-World War I era coinage and to the growing number of collectors who recognize that a genuine piece of history is worth preserving. With the global interest in historical coins on the rise, the 1912 penny's dollar value today represents not only its inherent metal content, but also its cultural and historical cachet. For anyone looking to join this exhilarating pursuit, there are a few essential guidelines to keep in mind. First and foremost, always seek out coins that exhibit a harmonious balance of detail and patina. A well-worn 1912 penny that retains a full legend, a sharp outline of George V's features, and a confident depiction of Britannia will greatly outshine one that shows signs of heavy cleaning, scratches, or corrosion. It's perfectly acceptable and even desirable for a circulated penny to show gentle rubbing on the high points, as this authenticates its journey through everyday commerce. Secondly, pay close attention to provenance. Coins sold with documentation of past ownership or auction histories often carry a premium, since their pedigrees attest to unaltered originality. When bidding online or at live auctions, inquire about clear, high-resolution photographs showing both the obverse and reverse under natural light. This way, you can judge fine details like dye definition, surface texture, and any areas of discoloration. Finally, it's wise to consult reputable dealers and numismatic communities for up-to-date price guides and trend analyses, ensuring that you not only make an informed purchase, but also gauge when the market is at its most favorable. These steps will help you navigate a competitive landscape where discerning collectors know a rare, well-preserved 1912 penny the moment they see it. It's worth reiterating why the 1912 United Kingdom penny in circulated condition has become such a beacon for enthusiasts and investors alike. Far from being a mere relic, each coin embodies a tangible link to a bygone era when steamships ruled the waves, when a penny could buy a loaf of bread, and when a monarch's visage symbolized stability and continuity. Today, those coins still resonate with a profound sense of history, and their presence in a collection is a constant reminder of how fleeting our modern lives can be. With rising interest in early 20th century numismatics and a finite supply of well-preserved pieces, the high demand shows no signs of slowing. Whether you're an experienced collector seeking to elevate your album or someone just beginning to explore the world of coins, the 1912 penny offers both an attainable entry point and the promise of substantial appreciation over time. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 penny from the year 1906, especially when found in fine condition and copper-plated. This isn't just another old coin, it's a treasure trove of history, artistry, and increasing financial value. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just stepping into the fascinating world of coin collecting, this is one coin you'll want to pay close attention to. Let's start by exploring the rich history and background of this extraordinary piece. The 1906 UK 1 penny coin was minted during the reign of King Edward VII, a monarch known for his distinguished rule and the elegant style of his era. The coin reflects the grace of early 20th century British coinage and stands as a symbol of a time when the British Empire was at its peak. Crafted with precision by the Royal Mint, this coin circulated during a period of major industrial and cultural growth, and owning one today is like holding a small, powerful piece of British history in your hand. What sets the 1906 1 penny apart are its unique features. The obverse bears a bold and beautifully detailed portrait of King Edward VII, designed by George William de Saules, while the reverse features the iconic seated Britannia with a trident and shield symbols of strength, authority, and maritime power. In fine condition, the details of this coin remain crisp and clear, making it not just a historical artifact, but a true piece of artistic craftsmanship. The copper-plated surface enhances its beauty, giving the coin a rich, reddish luster that catches the eye and elevates its collectible value even more. One of the most compelling reasons collectors around the world are chasing this coin is its rarity and condition. While many pennies from the early 1900s have faded into obscurity due to circulation and wear, finding a 1906 specimen in fine condition, especially with a preserved copper-plated finish, is increasingly rare. Such coins are highly prized by collectors because they strike the perfect balance between age, detail, and aesthetic quality. As demand grows and the number of surviving fine-condition coins continues to shrink, their value is only going one way up. And that leads us to one of the most exciting parts of this video, the current market value. Today, a United Kingdom 1906 one penny in fine condition can command impressive figures in the auction world and collector's market. While the exact value can fluctuate slightly depending on presentation and provenance, these coins are typically trading in the range of $5,600,000 or more, with some fetching higher prices in exclusive auctions, especially when accompanied by certification or grading by top institutions. The copper-plated varieties, thanks to their eye-catching appearance, often carry a premium that makes them even more desirable and valuable. If you're a collector looking to acquire this gem or hoping to invest in numismatics, here are some valuable tips to keep in mind. Always verify authenticity by consulting reputable dealers or getting the coin professionally graded. Look for coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and a clean, intact surface. These factors greatly increase both demand and price. Join coin shows, follow auction houses, and stay active in online numismatic communities to spot deals and opportunities. And most importantly, understand that coins like the 1906 one penny are not just collectibles, they're appreciating assets that blend history with tangible, growing value. The United Kingdom one penny 1906 in fine condition is far more than an old coin. It's a rare and highly valuable treasure that continues to shine in today's collector market. Its combination of historical importance, striking design, and increasing rarity make it a standout piece that serious collectors are eager to own. Whether you're collecting for passion, profit, or both, this coin is a shining example of how numismatics can connect us to the past while offering significant value in the present. Next up, the United Kingdom one penny from 1905 in very fine condition. This isn't just any old coin. It's a shining gem of British history, a rare survivor of a bygone era that continues to capture the hearts of collectors around the globe. With its stunning copper-plated beauty and solid demand in the collector's market, the 1905 UK penny is far more than a simple denomination. It's a highly sought-after collectible with tremendous value in today's auction market. The 1905 United Kingdom one penny was struck during the reign of King Edward VII, a monarch whose short reign from 1901 to 1910 left behind a numismatic legacy of truly elegant coinage. These pennies were part of the British pre-decimal currency system and hold immense historical value. The early 1900s were a time of transition and progress in the British Empire, and coins like the 1905 penny circulated through the hands of millions during a critical period in world history. Yet, due to lower mintage numbers and the heavy circulation of pennies during this era, surviving examples in superior condition are few and far between, making each well-preserved piece a prized artifact today. What makes the 1905 UK one penny stand out is not just its age, but its distinctive design and craftsmanship. The obverse features the beautifully detailed portrait of King Edward VII, designed by George William de Saules, a royal engraver known for his artistic precision. On the reverse, Britannia sits poised with her trident and shield, symbolizing the strength and unity of the British Empire. The coin, originally struck in bronze, takes on a rich, gleaming tone when copper-plated, enhancing its visual appeal and presentation value. Coins from 1905 are already considered scarce due to the relatively low mintage numbers, but when you add the factor of very fine condition, the rarity increases exponentially. Most of the 1905 pennies that survived are worn, dull, and heavily circulated, but a piece in very fine or higher condition is a rarity that commands serious attention in auctions and private sales. The copper-plated version further amplifies its visual and collectible appeal. This is the kind of coin that serious collectors dream of, owning a rare find that elevates any collection and is bound to appreciate in value over time due to its scarcity and stunning preservation. Now let's talk value. A 1905 UK one penny in very fine condition, especially if copper-plated and well-maintained, can fetch hundreds of dollars in the auction market, depending on the seller and provenance. In some cases, examples in extremely fine or near uncirculated grades have pushed into the $60,000 to $100,000 range or more, particularly when showcased with certification or encapsulation from a grading authority. As demand for Edwardian-era coins continues to grow, values are steadily climbing, making this coin not just a collectible, but a solid investment in historical assets. If you're looking to add a 1905 one penny to your collection, act quickly and wisely. Always verify the authenticity of the coin and, if possible, purchase from a trusted dealer or auction house. Look for coins that show sharp detail in the king's hair and beard and clear lettering around the rim. These are hallmarks of quality. The copper-plated versions are particularly stunning for display purposes and are gaining popularity among modern collectors for their eye-catching luster. The United Kingdom 1 penny from 1905 in very fine condition is more than a coin. It's a captivating piece of British history, a true collector's item, and a highly valued asset in the numismatic world. With its elegant design, copper-plated brilliance, and growing demand, this coin represents a golden opportunity for collectors and investors alike. If you ever come across one of these beauties, don't hesitate, grab it, cherish it, and hold on to a piece of history that continues to shine over a century later. Next up, we have a truly exciting feature for all coin enthusiasts and collectors. The United Kingdom 1 penny from 1915, an exceptional piece of British numismatic history. This copper-plated treasure, especially in circulated fine condition, has become a hot item in today's collector's market. So if you're holding on to one or looking to invest in a coin with increasing demand and strong value growth, stay tuned because this is one coin you won't want to miss. The 1915 UK 1 penny coin holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists and historians alike. Minted during the reign of King George V, this coin was produced during a time of great global upheaval, the height of World War I. Despite the war, the Royal Mint continued operations, ensuring a supply of coinage for the British Empire. What makes the 1915 penny historically compelling is its association with a period of resilience and strength. Each coin minted during this era tells a silent story of perseverance and British heritage, offering a unique glimpse into a world that was undergoing massive transformation. The 1915 1 penny stands out due to its classic design and craftsmanship. On the obverse, we see the detailed portrait of King George V, a symbol of stability and royal dignity, facing left with the inscription Georges V de Jare, Ibrit Omen Rex Fid Def Ndimp. The reverse features the famous seated Britannia, holding a trident and shield, with the denomination 1 penny and the date, 1915, clearly displayed. Its copper-plated finish adds to its vintage charm and visual appeal, and even in circulated fine condition, the coin retains much of its original detail, making it a proud showpiece in any collection. What truly elevates the 1915 1 penny in circulated fine condition is its growing rarity and high collector demand. As years go by, fewer and fewer of these coins remain in collectible condition, especially those that haven't been overly worn or damaged. The fact that it is now over a century old makes it a remarkable survivor of time. Collectors place a premium on circulated coins that still retain sharp details, legible inscriptions, and defined imagery, and this 1915 penny checks all those boxes. Its age, condition, especially those that haven't been overly worn or damaged. The fact that it is now over a century old makes it a remarkable survivor of time. Collectors place a premium on circulated coins that still retain sharp details, legible inscriptions, and defined imagery, and this 1915 penny checks all those boxes. Its age, condition, and historical context make it not just a coin, but a timeless artifact, cherished by seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. In today's thriving coin market, the 1915 UK 1 penny in circulated fine condition is commanding impressive prices. Depending on the visual appeal and preservation, its value in the US market often ranges from $5,600,000, and for coins in particularly well-preserved fine condition, collectors have paid up to $6,500,000 or more. In recent online auctions and collector platforms, demand has surged, pushing values upward as more buyers recognize the historical and investment potential of this coin. This is a fantastic opportunity to own a piece of British legacy while also making a smart numismatic investment. For those looking to add the 1915 1 penny to their collection, the key is to focus on authenticity, condition, and provenance. Always examine the coin closely even in circulated condition. It should have visible fine details, especially in the portrait and Britannia design. Seek coins from reputable sellers or certified marketplaces, and consider professional grading if you believe your piece has especially strong quality. Keeping the coin in a protected holder or capsule will help maintain its condition and preserve its value. And remember, coins like this don't just tell stories, they build legacies in your collection. The 1915 United Kingdom 1 penny is far more than a piece of old currency. It's a symbol of history, art, and timeless value. Its rising demand in the collector's market, paired with its rich historical background and striking design, makes it a must-have for anyone serious about coin collecting. Whether you're buying, selling, or simply admiring, This coin holds its place with pride and prestige. Don't miss your chance to secure one while they're still available and highly sought after. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more amazing insights into the world of rare and valuable coins. See you in the next one.